Hey guys, Mecha-san here, and it's time for a death battle! And this is a damn good matchup, actually. We got Nightwing versus Daredevil. Though, before I get into my thoughts on the pairing and comparing myself here, let me just say, this. This is episode 99 of Death Battle. The penultimate before we get to the 100th episode, where we'll see Wiz and Boomstick get animated and, you know, probably like in person do the analysis and stuff like that. When I was asked, what do I think the 100th Death Battle would be, I thought, you know, live action. That's the obvious route, live action. But no, we don't get that for the 100th. We get that for this episode here. This is the first ever live action death battle. Episode 99. I wonder if they called, like, ask Bat in the Sun, the guys who make Superpowered Beatdown, for some help in this regard. And because those guys have incredible production value, particularly in the costumes. But, yeah. So I'm curious to know, I mean, is the 100th episode actually going to be, as some commenters of mine have been saying, actually Wiz versus Boomstick? Not a rap battle, but an actual... oh, I'd like to see that. I would like to see that. But, I mean, if one dies, does that mean we short one host in... Or, well, they're going to be sewed back together and he'd be like a zombie? Oh, well, who cares? This is gonna be fun, though. Okay, so we got Nightwing versus Daredevil. All right, so let's get into what I know about these two here. Now, Nightwing, I mean, it's pretty obvious. He was an accomplished trapeze artist, acrobat, long before he met Batman, thanks to his time in the trapeze artist in the circus. So yes, he was quite good. Batman's oldest, most trained sidekick. He of course, he's even when he was still Robin, he was actually strong enough to literally punch and crack concrete. Okay, seriously, at this point, you know, this whole claim of like Batman and, you know, his sidekick not being superhuman, hard to accept when they can do stuff like that. Anyhow, so yes. He grew up and became Nightwing. As far scaled that we know his weapon of choice are like stun batons, something like that. I forgot what they were originally called, but yeah. He eventually went solo and set up base in Bloodhaven. In terms of training, I'd say be trained by Batman and everything, then let's forget the whole Court of Owls situation. Yeah, that was interesting in the comic books where we learned more about his heritage. Seriously, why can't... I mean, is every one of Batman's sidekick have to have some weird background to... So, it's a pretty good matchup. And we got Daredevil here, Matt Murdock, who blind at like, what, age 8? His other senses have been heightened to like radar levels, so you can see and hear. I mean, depending on the continuity, you could like see things in a hue of red, as was portrayed in cartoons like Spider-Man and even Fantastic Four cartoons. Yes, I remember the Fantastic Four cartoon. Or in the movies, like the Ben Affleck made it look like smoky silhouette, stuff like that, and the Netflix series made it look like a very cool World on Fire thing. We even get to see the full extent of like how far he can hear something, like on a lobby of a multi-skyscraper building here. He heard a silenced gun, go off several stories up. That is impressive. You know, he's got an incredible sense of smell and everything. He can even smell cheap cologne from like floors away. So yeah, and he was trained by Stick. But he never did complete his training, though he's obviously trained since then, and at one point in the comics, actually took over the Hand. Yeah, I was told about that. And in that point he managed to kill Bullseye. Yeah, there was a whole situation with that, so that was interesting. It's really hard for me to say. I can't decide. I got to look at the breakdown here because I know obviously this is Nightwing. He takes a lot of damage, but I don't know how much damage Daredevil has tanked in the comic books. And I don't read Daredevil that much. I will say that personally, I can safely say that Daredevil has by far superior head protection than Nightwing. Like, seriously, why doesn't he have good head protection at all? I mean, why does the Robins, I mean, Red Robin has a cow, Batman, Batgirl, Batwoman, they all have, like, head protection, cows, stuff like that. Yet Robin and Nightwing, why couldn't they have that? I mean, the domino mask is cool and all, but head protection, please. I just don't get that. Anyhow, let's just ignore that little, like, absence in logic, because this is a comic book, so when does logic really matter? And get right to this. Okay, everything's fine? Nah.
In a world where superhumans can fly through the sky or lift buildings over their heads,
oh wow!
It takes a lot more than a pair of tights for a mere mortal to stand out from the
crowd. I want that goth girl.
Have it covered.
Yeah.
Nightwing, the original protege of Batman.
And Daredevil, Marvel's man without fear.
Man without fear.
An iron boomstick.
Yeah, cool. Because of senses
and armor and skills
stealth
to find out who would win.
Will not help Nightwing actually. I mean, he's trained in stealth, but look what happened to Batman
In
Spider-Man.
modern times, the questionable whimsies of the circus are all but dead.
Yes.
Because the world doesn't need any more clowns.
I agree with that one.
Heyday,
yeah.
Few performances could top the trapeze mastery of the Flying Graysons.
Well, until a mobster cut their cord on life short.
Tony Zuko.
But they had a son, young yet just as talented as them. Orphaned and alone, all seemed hopeless for Dick Grayson.
Until he scored the coolest foster dad in the friggin' universe. The
goddamn Batman, yeah!
And under the Cape Crusader, Dick wasn't just a son. He was a sidekick, a superhero. He was Robin. Until he wasn't.
Yeah. Oh, boy!
You got knocked the out, man! Robin spent many years
22? I think it was like 25.
Around the back alleys of Gotham City with his new dad.
Oh yeah, there was a time when he was Agent Grayson.
Under a truck, or when he whipped out that shark repellent. Never leave home without it, kids.
Yes,
redheads
suddenly realized, and redheads.
You know
yeah.
What? Bringing kids into battle is actually a bad idea.
Duh.
So he fired him.
Ouch.
And then promptly forgot this little revelation.
Jason killed by Joe.
Update the resume, Batman.
Yeah.
Probably for the best, though. I mean, come on. The kid didn't even have a proper pair of pants.
This includes studying
What's your
martial arts.
problem, Bruce?
Known to man. Oh, fuck Batman. Yeah, the front trailer.
The mouth on this one.
Actually, it was for the best, though not in the way Batman hoped. Inspired by a story of an ancient Kryptonian superhero, Dick took to the streets by himself with a brand new uniform and a brand new name.
Oh, that's...
From then on, he would be known as Nightwing.
Oh, nice outfit. I like that outfit better with the red.
Gotta hand it to Bats. He sure knows how to mold a kid into a
Master over 10 martial arts.
With expertise in Taekwondo, ninjutsu, Aikido, and a bunch of other styles.
Firearm expertise, wow, but even Batman has that. And computer hacking.
History.
No doubt helped by his world-class acrobatic skills. He is one of only 3 people on Earth who are capable of performing a quadruple flip.
And between the fancy schooling he got at Hudson U and being a founding member of the Teen Titans, he's got brains and brawn. Plus a whole lot of weapons.
Nightwing's suit is lightweight, bulletproof, and makes virtually no sound when moving. The blue colors even turn black while in the dark.
Really?
His mask features a holographic UI, complete with night vision and a spectral analyzer.
Electromagnetic
He's rocking utility belts on his wrists and ankles full of lockpicks, pellets, and staples that are so strong they can support the weight of a freaking helicopter.
He also
I love that
carries
movie.
A rebreather, grapple gun, and wingdings.
That weird alien font with all the
wingdings.
Oh,
hey, Pokemon!
Your secret one day.
Unknowns.
No. More like the batarangs or thrown shurikens. The standard wingdings are extremely sharp, but he also carries dulled, ultrasonic, and explosive variants.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get to the good stuff. like his 2 screaming sticks.
Eskrima sticks.
They're great for beating the shit out of people. And they'll be pretty shocked when they find out Nightwing has wired them with 50,000 volt tasers.
Damn!
Despite their falling out, Nightwing clearly remains inspired by the gadgets and skills of his
through a brick wall, yep.
And he's put them to good use.
For 96 hours with no sleep, considered a
walls and smash through a sheet of ice from underwater and hold back the 19,000 pounds per square inch bite force of an orca.
And while breaking a car window doesn't sound impressive, Nightwing's done so while the car was underwater and therefore pressurized.
Yeah.
To pull this off, he needed
Mythbusters did this one.
Over 24,000 pounds per square inch.
He's quick enough to dodge point-blank gunfire.
Look at that shit.
To leap through the city while blindfolded.
Stuff enough to sneak around. Batman, Superman, Superman powers.
Any unsafe landing over 21 feet is guaranteed to break bones.
And Nightwing dropped 140 feet onto his butt, and he was fine.
Damn!
We've all fallen on our tailbone. That shit sucks.
At one point, Nightwing spent 96 hours patrolling city streets looking for the criminal mastermind Two-Face, and an additional 5 or more hours collecting evidence. A 2010 study on sleep deprivation noted that 72 hours without sleep leads to a number of horrendous side effects, including hallucinations.
Oh boy.
But when it was time to leap between blimps hundreds of feet in the air and give Two-Face the beatdown he deserved, you couldn't even tell Nightwing was in desperate need of a nap. And don't forget, he was trained by the #1 detective in the world. He's good enough to solve a kidnapping with a single look at the scene of a crime.
Even more impressive, he once performed a skydive at 930 miles
Agent
per
Grayson?
hour, which took all of 15 minutes. That puts his starting position around 25 miles high and free-falling faster than the speed of sound.
Holy
For
crap!
reference, real-life Austrian athlete Felix Baumgartner performed a similar great leap from 24 miles up, hitting a maximum speed over 800 miles per hour. To pull this off, he needed a specialized suit to protect him from the extreme cold, unfiltered sunlight, and lack of oxygen. One mistaken movement could have put him into a rapid spin, rendering him unconscious and causing his blood to boil.
And Nightwing just did it without any of that.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure it's high-tech, like, star suit, something like that.
And eventually, him and Bats finally made up. He even took up the cowl himself when Batman was out for a while. Nightwing is one superhero who will always come out on top, along with his partners, Jim and Juan.
What? Jim and Juan? What?
It's right here in the intern's notes. Who's Jim and Juan?
Oh, that's the names these ladies gave his butt cheeks.
Oh.
What?
Well, guess you can't argue with the ass on that dick.
What?
I haven't used that name in a long time.
Oh, I love this episode. I remember that episode. His hair, especially his hair. Oh my god. Okay, here we go.
Before he became the man without fear, Matthew Murdock was the son of a professional boxer named Battling Jack.
Sounds like a badass, but
Battling Jack,
actually boxed because it was the only thing he was good at.
Yeah.
And he needed money to get his kid through school so that little Matt would have a better life than he did.
Good father.
Oh, what a good dad.
Yeah, like Boomstick is
punching people for his kid.
Yeah, Boomstick is touched.
Trained in secret with his father's exercise equipment, molding himself into a powerful fighter and an expert acrobat. This new athletic ability would come in handy when he witnessed a blind man walking right in front of a speeding truck.
Feeling especially heroic that day, Matt dove in to push the guy to safety, but the truck crashed, sending some weird acid stuff flying all over Matt's face.
From that
his
day
eyes,
forward,
basically.
Matt was permanently blind.
I can't see! I can't see!
Damn.
Still, Matt did not give up on the dream his father wanted. He earned his degree with flying colors and founded a law firm with his friend Foggy Nelson.
Foggy,
Things were actually looking up for him.
Well, except for when his dad was killed by a mobster for ruining a rigged boxing match. Because you can't be a superhero.
The Fixer, the guy who killed Spider-Man's kids, Spider-Man's parents. Wow.
His world had come crashing down around him, and he couldn't even see it happen. But he could hear it, smell it.
Yeah, he was for the cartoons.
Yeah, cause turns out that radioactive goop didn't just blind Matt, it gave him superpowers. So he dressed up like the devil himself and literally scared the mobster to death.
And so, Daredevil
Daredevil to death? Jesus!
Many blind people, particularly those born
this
with
one.
it, experience a
This
rewriting of the
cameo.
brain to heighten their other senses,
Radioactive goop.
somewhat making up for
Transform
their
the
lack of sight.
what?
Something
Teenage
similar
Mutant-
happened to
wow.
Daredevil,
Another-
except like 100 times greater.
Oh,
His
yeah.
touch became so sensitive, he can tell when a person is close to him simply from the disturbance in the air. His ears can pick up the faintest of sounds, from the slightest movement of an enemy to the rising heartbeat of someone who's lying. His taste can detect each separate ingredient in any recipe.
That's funny.
And his nose can track you down like a bloodhound.
Who needs eyes when you can sense everything around you to the smallest detail?
Metal
But he couldn't
13?
use his blind powers as well as he does without the training under a
radar
super secret
sensors.
warrior.
Minor telepathy?
No relation.
With Stick's help,
Really?
Matt mastered several
What?
fighting styles, including ninjutsu, Krav Maga, and kung fu.
Oh.
And get this,
More trained than I thought.
Stick had basically the same blind powers as Daredevil.
Only healed from the day from his birth.
Silk sheets.
Thanks to him, Matt learned how to hone his senses, to know and maneuver through his surroundings even better than those with working eyes. He also learned how to tap into something called an atom-induced radar sense.
What?
Like that thing that bats do when they bounce sound around to see in the dark or whatever?
Sort of. That's sonar, or echolocation, and he can use it too. But thanks to his radioactive origins, Daredevil can actually emit
Jesus
electromagnetic
Christ.
energy waves from his body, which bounce off objects in his vicinity, painting a picture of his surroundings in his head.
Radar
This
sense is similar
means
to
he
spider
doesn't need
sense.
sound to find and take down an opponent.
So he's got a ton of ways to make up for his eye problem,
Oh,
but
boy.
he's also got some awesome gear to help him take
Oh,
out the
look
bad
at
guys.
that. That's cool.
Like his devil suit that's bulletproof, shockproof, flameproof, and a
Oh,
perfect
shockproof?
backup plan
Ooh.
whenever he forgets to prep for a Halloween party.
For combat, he built a versatile weapon out of his most innocuous possession, a walking cane.
By day, he's a feeble blind man slowly tapping
Or
across the
fallen?
road.
Looks like a
But
good
by night,
grappling
he
hook.
whips out the horns and snaps his cane into a high-tech billy club.
The
That's
club
awesome.
houses a cable, hidden blades, a recording device, and exploding pellets.
It can even turn into a boomerang. Man, where do I get one of these?
Yeah.
I gotta be blind, right?
No, but you shouldn't. You already destroy everything without a super club.
Well, I'd need to practice to throw it as well as he does.
Yeah.
You know how Captain America tosses his shield all over the place and it always seems to come back to him? Well, Daredevil does the exact same thing.
Yes.
And he can throw it hard enough to bust concrete.
Holy crap.
He's super strong. He can lift a 400-pound barbell and chuck it as casually as when I toss a beer away if it's time for a new one.
He's quick enough to
What?
deflect bullets with his
Awesome.
billy club, and skilled enough to bounce one back so it killed the man who fired it in
Ah!
the first place.
Bet that guy wasn't expecting that.
Oh,
It looks
God.
like he's firing a Glock, which has a muzzle speed of about 1,200 feet per second.
At just 20 feet away, Daredevil had to react within 17 milliseconds to avoid getting hit. And while he couldn't survive a shot to the head, he's
Oh,
powered through
yeah.
a heck of a lot when compared to the average human.
He's survived zaps from Electro, whose power can burn through metal.
Okay,
He's
yeah.
fallen multiple stories and walked away.
Hell, look at Spider-Man
powered through a
broke
napalm explosion and been hit by a 5-foot bar swung by the Ox, who can tear through metal cages and lift more than 800 pounds.
Holy
His keen
crap!
control over his nervous system has also helped him resist tranquilizers and toxins. But his super senses are also his biggest weakness.
Okay, yeah, too
They
much.
may give him way more field awareness than most anybody else, but if his opponent knows how his powers work, they can overload his senses with an extremely
Which-
loud noise or a really bad smell.
Yeah.
Like if you had a truckload of screaming skunks you could throw at him.
Oh,
That'd probably
God.
work, right?
But even with
Yeah,
those
that would
weaknesses,
work, actually.
Daredevil is a fearsome foe for anyone who would face him, even if he can't see them.
He even managed to balance his life of law and the crime fighting, and became a huge success on his own. Papa Boxer would be proud.
I'm gonna kill you!
Oh,
Take your shot.
take your shot.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
It's time for a death battle!
I have to give this to Daredevil, actually. Jesus. Okay, assuming that Nightwing can easily quickly deduce about his sonar sense and like loud noises. The question is, would he really be equipped to handle that? It's the same thing with Bane and Venom here. I mean, Bane, he's smart, he can easily deduce his stuff, but would he be equipped to he was never equipped to handle Venom's weaknesses. Same thing here. I mean, I don't think even if he could learn, he wouldn't have anything on hand to really take advantage. And this guy has taken hits from Electro. So I don't think Nightwing's like little whatever they're called, those stun batons are gonna do jack, especially with his suit being electric proof. Oh, so and after everything he survived, I'm gonna go Daredevil on this one. So let's see. Oh please, win Daredevil. Here we go. Okay, wait, we got a bunch of cars here. A lot of cars. If it can like make them all sound E, I could ruin his senses. Nice. The briefcase, huh?
I know you're there. You can leave now, or I can drag you out. It's your choice.
That guy sounds so young to be Daredevil, play Daredevil.
Ooh, I'm shaking in my boots. Especially looking at the Prince of Darkness.
Prince of
Darkness. That case over there is part of an investigation I've been working.
And I like this guy's...
Hand it over.
Okay.
Horns.
Yeah, Nightwing's...
Know, then.
Nightwing's costume is better than Daredevil's costume. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, we know Daredevil knows about 2 more extra martial arts than he does. I think the domino math needs some work, but the rest of the costume is pretty good. Okay. This is very nice, very well choreographed actually. Oh yeah, that move. This with the thin scallops. Whoa, oh, wait. Oh, wait. Did his mask tell me he's blind? Is it what the?
What are you?
What are you? Oh come on, you asked that? You can do the same thing, man. Better. I like that. Shockproof suit, and he's thinking a lot worse. Oh, nice. Oh! Really? They cut the lights off? That's not gonna do jack. Oh, we got like Daredevil sight right now? Oh! Ow!
I wish I could see the look on your face.
Me too.
Oh yeah, he figured it. Sonic Boomer, that's right, yeah, it does. Whoa!
See you in hell.
Crap! I lost! Shit!
What the? Was that live action? We can do that now?
Yeah,
This
pretty
was
can.
possibly one of our closest matchups to date.
Yeah.
Despite lacking a true superhuman physique, both Nightwing and Daredevil were extremely skilled and deadly fighters.
When it came to overpowering each other, they were pretty dead even. Sure, based on their previous feats, we can tell that Nightwing seemed a little stronger and more acrobatic, and Daredevil seemed a little
The
quicker to
Nightwing point
react.
blank gunshot
These
dodge
differences were
indicates he's
extremely
rectangular.
minimal.
Oh, needed equal.
It's actually feasible that these two could pull off almost all the exact same feats.
Yeah.
Keyword being almost.
Right. With such similar physical abilities, this really came down to their arsenal. Nightwing's gadgets and Daredevil's superpowers. At first glance, these could simply counter each other, making this match completely even again. For example, both could take advantage of the dark with night vision or super senses, but only one set was perfectly suited to actively disrupt the other.
Oh!
Remember Nightwing's scanning mask? There's
Yeah,
no
I was
way
feeling.
he couldn't notice those electro waves Daredevil's radar sense was sending everywhere.
Really?
Mr. Magoo could have figured out something was
Better-
weird here.
Nightwing Tech
Let
could have
alone the
detected-
guy trained by freaking Batman. You know, the greatest detective in the world.
Through a
I was
little
wondering that.
hand-to-hand action, Nightwing was certainly clever enough to recognize Daredevil's reliance to sound over sight, and had the perfect counterweapon, the ultrasonic wingding.
Look, I'm sure there were several possible scenarios where Daredevil could
Yeah.
have pulled off the win, but more times than not, Nightwing takes this thanks to his athletic skill,
True, I
detective
know that,
training,
but-
and high-tech gadgets. All he had to do was dare to wing it.
The winner
Dare to wing it,
is
really?
Nightwing.
That was bad. I mean, I guess it's possible. Okay, I don't know. It's kind of stretching it to think that Nightwing would have the proper gadget for the job, a Sonic-inducing gadget. Then again, it's not outside the realm of possibility. I mean, I assume his mask could have done exactly that, but damn it. Okay, I'm a little pissed off that I lost, but what can you do? In the end, yeah. I mean, yeah, he could. I mean, Batman also could have had that, and so this one's probably gonna be a extra controversial to a lot of people. But I'm gonna take this loss. I am gonna take this loss. I voted for Daredevil. I lost. It's a bit of a stretch to assume that Nightwing would have the exact gadget on hand for this specific opponent, but he could have. I mean, you never know. So let's move on. Okay, 100 episode. Tell me what you got. A classic match. Oh? With new rules.
Let's go.
Mario versus Sonic? Round
Oh,
2?
this thing came off the camera when I was setting it up.
Are you telling me every single time you've set up the camera, you've never taken the cap off?
Seriously? A rematch? Mario versus Sonic rematch with new rules as a... Of all the scenarios, I don't think I'd ever expect that. I have seen the original Death Battle. Sonic wins. Because in the end, they both exhausted each other's equipment or whatever, and they were left with what they got. And Sonic's super speed trumped Mario. But now they're having a rematch. New rules? That's the one that interests me most. New rules. I mean, wow, they're gonna include the whole Super Mario Odyssey thing with a hat? Okay, I don't know. I mean, okay. I'll see where this goes, if it goes anywhere. Moving on to the battle itself, this live action, it was pretty well choreographed, pretty well shot as well. Again, the costumes, though, that's... For Nightwing, his entire costume was good, except for the domino mask. It looked like way too bulky. It's like, whoa. And Daredevil, the mask looked great, but the rest of the outfit looked like a weird, I don't know, old school 70s disco dance dress. I don't know. I have no idea how to describe it, but Yeah, I don't see that. I didn't even see the D, the double D insignia on it. So yeah. That being said, I mean, like a lot of cool scenes, a lot of cool shots. The result, of course, will be one where it's gonna be extraordinarily controversial. I mean, like they even said, I mean, it really could have gone either way, and this death and the victory for Nightwing truly depended on him possibly having Sonic Arrow, Sonic Wingding, Batarang, whatever. Okay, I mean, it's Batman. He could have a proper, and we've seen Batman also outfitted with that, and I think even in from what I recall from Arkham Knight, Nightwing was equipped with those, so okay. I'll go with it. I will submit to this result and just say I lost. Now, this next death battle here. Clearly, I have no doubt in my mind it's going to be 3D animated, since this is obviously a rematch. They gotta do it 3D animated, and it's a 100th episode here. I'm wondering, how far will they go? How long will this be? And what else can they do? What are the new rules? Well, let's have to wait and see then. So, everyone, tell me, what did you think about this death battle? And what do you think about the fact that it's a rematch between Mario and Sonic for the 100th episode? I am just kind of flabbergasted, just confused as to how can it be different? Well, tell me in the comment sections down below. As always, I'd like to subscribe for more video, hit the bell icon to be notified of when I upload, and of course, I got a Discord server now. You can, down in the description box below, you can keep up with me there, talk to me, and if you wish to throw me a few bucks, help support me, I got a Patreon right there, right now. $2 a month will get you early access to all my reactions and Let's Play videos. Until the next one, this is Mecha-san. See you then.